Welcome to Diamond Dynasty. Here's your chance to draft your team's 5 best players. For your first pick, select a middle infielder. Great. Now select a corner infielder. Let's head to the outfield. Who do you want to draft? Good call. Now it's time to select your starting pitcher. Who do you think should get the call in the bullpen? Finally, select a stadium to get started. Now, to speed things up, we will draft the rest of your roster for you. Good luck.
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty spring training contest between the Rush and the Machine. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Here's Brock Holt now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Rush, second baseman, Brock Holt.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And he's retired, one away.
In the second spot tonight, third baseman number 2.
Now in the box, Alex Bregman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Bregman has it. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
First baseman, Mitch.
So striding forward now, Mitch Moreland. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit it. A little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Brandon Moss is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And not in time as the run scores. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Howie Kendrick. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he will dive on the base with the baseball to record the out, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Here's D. Gordon now.
Leading off for Virginia, second baseman, D. Gordon.
4-1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting second.
Here's Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moss giving chase. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third.
So stepping in, Didi Gregorius. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Striding into the box, Steven Souza. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. One and one.
Yep, 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Yep, 1-2.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Souza is retired, and there's 1 away.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Will Myers playing first base. Yes, first base. Now, I know he came up as an outfielder, but, man, has he become a pretty good defender at first base. I love his actions. I love how he moves, and he's pretty graceful over there.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
Ball.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Stepping in, Jason Castro. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Man, was he flying down the line right there. Now, I know there's 2 outs, and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with the 2-out infield single.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. At the plate, Will Myers will begin things here against Jamison Tyone.
Will Myers.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher. Are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Hot shot to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth, center fielder.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and here comes Junior. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Left fielder.
So digging in now, Lorenzo Cain will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Another 0-2 coming. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. Richmond is out in front, 1-0.
Leading off with a rush.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Brock Holt is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here it comes. 2-2. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a bat. Battle at the plate. Now another 2-2. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Cain moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Gordon takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch.
Digging in to
Moreland.
try it again. Mitch Moreland, a base hit in his first trip. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. He's done that, and we're already in the third inning and continues to pound the ball in.
Lifted the other way to left center. Cain on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rush are out in front here, 1-0.
Leading off for Virginia, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kendrick has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 8th.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Souza. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th. Catcher, Julio.
At the plate, Julio Teheran. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. Richmond leads it 1-0.
Leading off for Richmond.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Moss. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brandon Moss becomes the first out of the inning. Very weakly on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 20, Steven Souza.
Ready for another chance? Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Striding in once again, D. Gordon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Gordon.
Now a flare out to left center. Calling for it, Moss. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number
Ready
6.
now, Starling Marte. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bregman is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bregman is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12.
Leading off with a rush. Shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
J.J. Hardy is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Griffey has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher,
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game. And that's why he's having such great success.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
The 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here it comes. Hit well on the ground to first. Myers is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 50, Jamison.
Now at the plate, Jamison Taillon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Digging in for his second at-bat, Will Myers. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. To short, hit hard. Hardy's up with it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 24.
In now, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. This is pulled into right, and a base hit there as Junior's aboard. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, it took a little while. We're in the 5th inning, but they came up with the first hit. You got to get something starting eventually. Not bad time to start.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. In now is Lorenzo Cain. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside. Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Full count. Here it comes. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Griffey rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Moreland in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Low of the fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Kane runs, and a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Ready for another chance? Richmond. Brock Holt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. Myers scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Up and in for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that misses ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Moss. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that. Digging in for his set.
Leading off for Virginia, pitcher Julio Teheran.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Swing and a liner. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Starling Marte. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Holt is there, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 6 full. Richmond is on top 2-1. Ryan Butcher is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Leading off for the
Now a
Rush.
swing and a fly ball.
Center fielder.
Marte is under it.
Kendrick.
One away.
Now batting.
Ready once
Right
again. Steven Souza.
Steven
Been a
Souza.
strikeout victim twice in this one. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. J.J. Hardy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Slide and a stop by Gordon. Hey now. Nothing doing here this half. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Riding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things. Brian Flynn. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. But there to make the play is the shortstop Hardy. Quick hands. One gone.
First baseman, number 4.
Digging in once again, Will Myers. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Myers awaiting the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Castro gathers, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 24.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ken Griffey Jr. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
Nice job of fighting that ball off right there. 2 strikes on it. He throws a breaking ball down the way.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rush lead it 2-1.
Leading off for Richmond, catcher Jason Castro.
Jason Castro is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The pitcher, number 33.
Into the box. Brian Flynn. Emilio Bonifacio will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the pitch. Squares to bunt, but he can't connect. Strike one. The pitch. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Another 1-2 delivery. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So striding forward now, Brock Holt. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Contreras gathers, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Not too many. More shots left. Home please. Half of the 8th coming up.
Now pitching.
Junichi Tozawa. The pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Swing and a little tapper. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Third baseman number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. A runner at first with no outs here. And another throw over. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Kane runs. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson. Contreras as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Softly hit toward the hole. Moreland gloves it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Into the box.
Number 40, Ryan Butcher.
Tucker Barnhart will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Tucker Barnhart.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Popped into the air, back behind second. Oh, and he misses it. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
9, second baseman.
Here's D. Gordon now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. 0-1 pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime.
Now catching, number 22, Jake Lamb.
Pedro Strop will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball. Ball game tied until the bottom half.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Griffey comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Now in the box. Brandon Moss. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Marte. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless. Here's Starling Marte. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
Oh, it looks like he's trying to play hero right there. Trying to play hero. One big swing, and he wanted to end it.
Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. 1-2 now. And he chased it in the dirt. Castro has it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
The batter.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Moss. 2 down.
First baseman, number 4.
Digging in now, Will Myers. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So they can't. Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Steven Souza comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Whoa, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 1-0. Runner goes for third. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. A throw behind the runner at second. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. Ready with the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance. Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Hit hard to short. Hardy's there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting, left fielder.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Santiago Casilla takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Hit on the ground out to short. And no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in at third safely, so the winning run is 90 feet away with nobody out.
And it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Souza is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see, he finishes with a 3-hit game, including a double. He can feel good about that, and we can feel good about giving him the player.